All right, here we go. The beginning of dinner on day 37. Keto day 37. Hi. Yeah, I know. Uh-huh. I know. You're a good girl. Yes, you are. You love that, don't you? One yellow onion. A little bit of olive oil in the pan. Probably not even a tablespoon. I may add more if I need it. 1 cup of yellow onion. Second cup of yellow onion. So that's another half a cup. So 2.5 cups of yellow onion. I'm going to saute that. Caramelize those. It'll take a little while. Alright, going to give that a good sprinkling of pink Himalayan sea salt. This is fine pink Himalayan sea salt. That's why it's able to come out of a salt shaker. Often Himalayan sea salt is not chopped fine, so it doesn't come out of a salt shaker very well. Turn that around, mix it up, let it cook, let it brown a little. That'll take a while. These aren't grilled onions, they're going to be sauteed slash caramelized, which is yummy. Yummy, yummy. I love caramelized onions, except there's a problem with this, though. Okay, so the problem with the sauteed onions is there are 5.4 grams of carbs, net carbs, in 1 cup, and I'm using about 2.5 cups. Actually, the thing is, when you try and look up information about carbs and onions, it's all over the place. Is it 5.4 net carbs in 1 cup of sauteed onions before you cook them or after you cook them? I don't know. And I'm using 2.5 cups pre-cooked. 2.5 cups pre-cooked is 13.5 grams of carbs in that frying pan right there. 13.5. Now I'm not going to eat it all in one sitting. I'm going to break this up into 2 meals. I mean, technically I should break it up into 3. Got a pound of ground beef. 1 pound of ground chuck. I call it ground beef. It's ground beef, it's ground beef. But this is ground chuck. It's organic. It's good stuff. And this, 13.5 grams of carbs. Oh. And like I said, I'm not going to eat it all at one time. If I eat it in 2 portions, that's craziness. A pound of ground beef and a half an onion in one sitting, and then another night I'll have the rest of it. 6.75 grams of carbs in 1 meal, and then 6.75 grams of carbs in the next meal. I should probably start cooking this. Haven't turned it on yet. All right, so there we go. Yum. That's going to be yum. Turmeric, black pepper, paprika, oregano, cumin, chili powder, chia seeds, nutritional yeast flakes. What could I be making with all of this? Ha! What? All right, let's see. Voila! Homemade taco seasoning. Let's smell. Smell that. Oh, it smells awesome. Chia seeds. Huh? Chia seeds in taco seasoning? Why not? They're healthy. Plus, I never use them on anything else. Nutritional yeast flakes. Taco seasoning. Just a little bit, not much. Why not? That's going to be good. I'm going to mix that up. And let's get some stuff getting together here. Get some stuff getting together here. That makes sense. You know what I'm trying to say. All right. Onions go in. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Got a problem here. I need this. I can't. I got like 4 pieces left in there. I can't leave them. All right. Hang on. Okay. Got them. Next. I really should, let me mix this up first. Oh my goodness. That looks amazing. That's already good enough to eat. But no, wait. Can't eat it yet. Nope. Not yet. One more thing. Yep, that's going in there. I used to make taco meat with rice. I would make brown rice. I would mix it with brown rice, and with or without tortillas, I would eat it. Sometimes I just eat it with a spoon. Taco meat and rice. Oh, so good. But now with keto, it's not exactly the same. But putting in riced cauliflower helps. It helps. It makes it more of a meal. All right. The problem is, apparently my freezer is set on Antarctica, and this is solid rock, and I don't have a microwave. So I got to beat it up a little bit. Kind of like that. We'll see how this goes. I love living without a microwave. However, I could use one right now. So I'm trying to soften these up a little bit by obviously using hot water. We'll see how it goes.
Eventually.
Alright, so after running it under hot water for a while and chopping it, there's what we got. Right, so I have not made this since mid-October. And what I should have done is taken the riced cauliflower out of the freezer like before I went hiking at like 3:30 or whatever time it was. I went about 3:30. Now I'm making dinner. I'm finishing dinner here at 8:30. I'm finishing making dinner. I haven't even eaten yet. Tonight's going to be a late dinner night. I don't like doing that. It's very rare, but it's happening tonight. And so I still have chunks in here. That is not how it's supposed to be. I should have taken the riced cauliflower out of the freezer hours ago and then just let it sit out, and it would be fine. And then when I am ready to use it, it would be all thawed and it'd be in all a million little pieces, not in chunks like this. So now I have to turn the heat up. The meat is already freaking cooked. The onions I don't want to burn, but I think it'll be all right. I just need to chop the crap out of this for a little bit, and then add the taco seasoning and let that all incorporate, and maybe I'll be eating by midnight. Oh yeah. Okay, rice, white rice, jasmine rice, brown rice would be so much better. So, but that's not keto at all. Now I could eat it without the taco seasoning, but I do love me some taco seasoning. So the taco seasoning recipe calls for salt, but I did not put any salt in because I put a lot of sea salt on the onions. And so I think that I have satisfactorily achieved saltiness. If I was so inclined, if I felt like taking an extra minute, I would add about a half a tablespoon chia seeds on there, and I would add some organic ground flaxseed. I would just do about a tablespoon sprinkled on there, and then that would incorporate in. You would never know it's there. Perhaps another tablespoon of nutritional yeast flakes. Now, the nutritional yeast flakes I added about 1 gram of carbs. Actually, probably less. About maybe 0.7 grams of carbs, 0.75, 3/4 of a gram of carbs. Not much, but it adds up. The cauliflower there's 3 servings in a bag, 2 grams per serving, that's 6 grams. So, altogether, I'm sitting at about 20 grams of carbs. That frying pan right there, is that a frying pan or a saute pan? If you want to be highbrow, it's a saute pan. That's about 20 grams of carbs. And I'm a pig. And I'm going to eat half of that tonight. I'm consuming, oh dear God. This is like, I don't know what feeling this is. Breaks my heart? Not really. I don't know. This 10 grams of carbs I'm going to eat tonight. That's a lot. For me, for the past 5 weeks and 2 days, 10 grams of carbs in one day is probably the most I've had in one day, which is amazing. Here's the kicker. You go to McDonald's, I go to McDonald's, and I figured it out one time. The grams of carbs I get in one day is like 70. I really need to, I need to look that up. It's astounding. I can't have just one large fry. I need 2. They're so damn good. They're crack. Usually I have just the one double quarter pounder with cheese. Occasionally I totally pig out, and I also get a triple cheeseburger. That's a lot of food. That's ridiculous. Ridiculous! But all those carbs, you know, also, like, if it's not McDonald's, it could be a lot of cookies, a lot of crackers. I love crackers. Wheat Thins, Triscuits, Club Crackers, Saltines. Yeah, Ritz. I also get Ritz Bits with the peanut butter. I don't like the cheese. Yuck. Ritz Bits. That's way more than 10 carbs. And I could eat that so easily. So easily. And that was my diet for a long time. I would just eat crap. Also, you know, fruit slices. Oh, you know, I love the kid snacks. The little fruit snacks. Yep. Those are carbs. Just junk. But I'm having this. I love taco meat. However, that's 10 grams of carbs. Although, if I cut it in half, 3 of those grams of carbs are from cauliflower. And cauliflower is a cruciferous vegetable, which is recommended for keto eaters, for keto lifestyle diet folks, whatever. Cruciferous vegetables. Cauliflower is one of them. 3 grams of carbs. A lot of people say don't worry about it. It doesn't matter. It's 3 grams of cruciferous vegetable carbs, good carbs. But still, I'm having about 10 net grams of carbs tonight. It's gonna be so good. But that's a lot. And that's keto day 37. Keto day 37. It's been 2 days since my last weigh-in. I probably will not weigh myself for another day or 2. After eating this, probably 2. So that's it. See you later. Bye. Yum! That's half the pan. It's definitely weighty. It's a full bowl right there. Almost a full bowl, basically to the top. Full enough. That is half the pan. That is an easy meal. In theory, I could probably eat the whole entire pan in one sitting because it's so good. I would just want to keep eating it and eating it and eating it. Here we go. You can't even see the cauliflower, which is really interesting. The taco seasoning probably has helped color it. Yes, the taco seasoning has been turned from white to colored. Make of that what you will. Okay. 10 grams of carbs in one sitting. This is ridiculous. I need to work this off tomorrow. If I don't go hiking tomorrow, I'm an idiot. All right. That is it. Once again. Yum.
Epilogue.
I so lied. I cannot. There's no way that I could eat that whole pan. No way I could eat that one whole onion, the one bag of cauliflower, and 1 pound of ground beef. Is this blurry? I need a real camera. There's no way. Look, I finished half this bowl and I'm full. I overestimated because I am not used to eating a lot of food. And my stomach is not really happy eating a lot of food. I used to be able to. Now I can't anymore. There's no way I could eat 2 bowls of this. I'm going to finish one. There's no way I could finish 2. And the question is are onions needed? Is onion needed? Is onion really needed in this? Onion is where this gets all the carbs, most of the carbs. The nutritional yeast flakes, just a little bit. And the cauliflower it's a vegetable, so it's negligible. Is that the right word? I don't know. At the moment, I don't care. Usually I do care about having the right words. But at the moment, I don't. Anyway, I love the onions. The onions help give this flavor. Even with the taco seasoning, the onions just, for me, I love it. I could eat sauteed onions by the spoonful. Well, if they become caramelized enough, I can. And this is not the greatest in the world, but it's good. It's very good. I love it. And so the question is, 6. What is it? 6, I forget how many grams of carbs were from the onion. Like 16. 5.4 plus 5.4 is 10.8. 10.8 plus 2.7 is 13.5. So 13.5 grams of carbs. Cut that in half, and you're at 6.75. 6.75 grams of carbs in this bowl. And that 6.75 grams of carbs, that is still too much for me. Add in a little bit of nutritional yeast flakes here at 7. Okay, 7 grams of carbs. Mm. 7 grams of carbs. I didn't even put in cheese. Oh! If I could put in some cheese, oh my goodness. That's what it's missing. Yeah, I know. It's missing the cheese, which would add more carbs. Not a lot. Not a whole lot at all. A tiny, tiny bit. But it's missing the cheese, and that would make it awesome. So the question is, does it need the onion? I don't know. I may try and make it without the onion sometime and see how it is. And I'll add cheese because the cheese is going to be far less grams of carbs than the onion. And it might still be just as awesome. We'll see. But for now, I'm having 10 grams of carbs tonight, and that's too much. And that's keto day 37. Finally, after 2 addendums, I'm done. Promise. I gotta watch that 70s show. This isn't on TV anymore, is it? I don't think so. Still a good show.